Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Blitzburg Coverage Podcast, man. Wow. 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 Holy crap, guys. Victory Monday. Shirts and hat day. Today. Your final score, Steelers 26. Ravens 24, man. If this game doesn't show you why football is one of the greatest sports of our time in human history, I don't know what else to tell you. That was an all-timer last night. That was an all-timer in Steelers-Ravens history. What a game. What a fucking game. If you didn't think it'd go on the other way, you don't know Steelers football, you don't know Steelers-Ravens football. And I don't know what to tell you. That was absolutely cinema. Absolutely just unbelievable. The way that played out. Wow, what a fucking game. And where do we start with this? Whew. There's so much to dive into on this game. Down to the last kick. I mean, you couldn't have made it up any better. The NFL, they couldn't have wanted that to be any better of a game as the last regular season game in the 2025 NFL season. Man, where do we start with this? I feel good, man. I feel so good after that game. I picked this team to win. I knew it would be a down to the last. I said Steelers 21, Ravens 20. I wasn't far off, but I mean, what can you say, man? Aaron, first off, we'll talk about the game, but hats off to Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron bleeping Rodgers. What a game he had in that fourth quarter. I mean, to get the lead, go ahead touchdown to Calvin Austin III, who absolutely put fucking Chidobe Awuzie and he just put him on the ground. All force. That route had him fucking. He didn't even know where he was. He hits him for the go-ahead touchdown lead. 56 seconds left. Chris Boswell misses a fucking point after attempt, which up to that point he had made 80+ point afters in a row, and it just completely hooked. And I was like, oh man, don't tell me. No way is this going to happen. No way are the Ravens going to come down. Kick a field goal and we're going to lose because Boz missed a fucking point out. No way. No fucking way. The football gods got us. I was like, there's no fucking way, man. And then it comes down to that 4th and 7. So the Ravens, we'll talk about everything that led up to this, but let's talk about that last drive, okay? So Aaron Rodgers, man, he's got two and a half minutes left. He marches down the field. Shout out to Pat Freiermuth up the fucking seams. Things we should have been doing for 500. Where has that been? I mean, where was that? I don't know, but whatever. So the Ravens, dude, that last 10 minutes of that fourth quarter was fucking insane. I score, you score. I score, you score. I score, you score. Back and forth, man. Back and fucking forth. You score, I'll score. Hey, you score, now I'm going to score. It's fucking just ridiculous, man. So Rodgers, 2.5 minutes to go, man. 2.5 minutes to go. He drives us down the field. Finished that with a touchdown. It's 26-24. Chris Boswell missed the point after. It's 26-24. The Ravens get the ball back. They get a great kick return. So all they need is one. Dude, they're at fucking midfield damn near. They need a first down. A first down. Just one first down to get into field goal range. It's like 3rd and 7. It's like 3rd down, man. Nick Herbig doesn't get a sack. I'm like, holy shit. Like, he got him. I mean, there were so many plays last night the defense made, but there was so much more. Okay, there was a lot of plays they made last night, but there was so much more. There were so many more plays left out there to be made by this defense. And I have mixed emotions about the defense, but we'll get to that in a second. But so the Ravens get the ball, man. Good kickoff return. They need a first down, and then they're in field goal range. Comes to 4th and 7. 4th and fucking 7. We have Lamar right there. We have Lamar right there. He makes a couple guys miss. And he hits Isaiah Likely for one hell of a fucking catch and a first down. And I'm like, man, this can't be it. Not like this. Not like this. I mean, the defense got the 4th down. Just fucking insane. Just the way it all played out. And obviously, and then the next play, the Ravens kneel it, which, you know, that might have come back to bite them, to be honest with you. They could have ran another play or two. Actually, no, they could have ran another play. Take a timeout, get closer, and then kick a field goal, which they didn't do because Derrick Henry has fumbling issues. So they kneel it, lose about 2 yards to try to set up their field goal kicker, Tyler Loop, a rookie, mind you, probably in the biggest spot of his career thus far. It's about a 45-yard field goal, and you know, Heinz Field, because Acrisure Stadium, fuck that name. I don't fuck with that name. Heinz Field, dude, it's just a hard place to kick. The winds, the double-ended stadium, all that shit, like it's just hard to kick there. And the Ravens set it up, good snap, and wide fucking right, dude. Wide right. I felt so relieved. Like, holy shit. Holy shit, the football gods got us, dude. Because Chris Boswell, you know and I know, Chris Boswell felt like an absolute scumbag after he missed that point after. And we can't put that on Boz. Okay? That guy has saved our bacon and won us so many fucking games. I know it's like 3 weeks in a row. I know he missed the kick in Detroit. Right? I know he missed that kick in Detroit. I know he missed the kick against the Browns. He missed the kick last night, but you guys watch. You guys watch. Because we're playing next Monday night against Houston in Pittsburgh. You guys watch. Chris Boswell is gonna he's gonna win us a game he's gonna win us that game next weekend, or he's gonna win us the next one. That's right. I fucking said it. But we cannot put that on Boswell, man. That guy has saved our bacon so many times. And you know what really sucked? Was that I actually got a Chris Boswell jersey this week. I wore that shit last night. I was like, oh man, don't tell me I jinxed our brother. Fuck. But, you know, the defense played good at times, but I cannot excuse the breakdowns in coverage for all the big plays the Ravens had gotten. Every time we'd get a lead, the defense would fucking just get fucking burned. Like who the fuck was covering Zay Flowers? Nobody on that one route. Jalen Ramsey got cooked by Zay Flowers. One guy. Are you fucking kidding me? One guy was giving us fits. I don't know. I mean, if anybody deserves MVP for last night, Cameron Hayward, dude, played his fucking ass off. He wanted it. He got it. And he fucking, last night, that motherfucker turned the fuck up. I will say that. He was everywhere. He was fucking everywhere. It was definitely nice to get TJ Watt back last night. He got an interception. It was a damn beautiful sight to see that, man. It sucked. We only got a field goal off of that, but we needed that. We needed everything we could get last night. There was a lot of good, a lot of bad. Goods, Aaron Rodgers, man. I can't believe the amount of passing attempts he had, but they thought they could dice up the Ravens defense secondary because their defense ain't shit. And Aaron Rodgers threw for about 300 yards, a touchdown, with no DK Metcalf, with no Darnell Washington. He had Calvin Austin III, Adam Thielen, and Marquise Valdes-Scantling. No turnovers was huge. I thought Jaylen Warren played pretty well. I thought Gainwell played all right. It was really more or less the whole game plan. Not only was it about Rodgers kind of pushing the ball down the field at times, right? At times, because the first half was primarily checkdowns. But the game plan for this game was obviously, hey, we're going to use the quick throws as an extension of the run game, and we're just going to get Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell into one-on-one advantages against their fucking linebackers. And Raekwon Smith's pretty good. But they felt, they thought they could win that matchup, and they did. But, I felt like we couldn't really move the ball too well the first half. Mainly because Kyle Hamilton was playing in the Ravens. That's probably one of their best defenders. I think he's probably their best defender, for being honest. Either him or Raekwon Smith. But once he got hurt, that definitely changed things. We can move the ball with ease. Definitely with way more with ease. So it was just, man. The first half sucked, man. I felt like we were just kind of asleep. We were like, all right, let's just get this a one-score game heading into halftime, and we'll fucking open up a can and get fucking warmed up. But the play call in the first half, I really didn't care for. It seemed conservative. Very fucking conservative. I mean, considering at one point we had now scored a touchdown for damn near 5 quarters, which was the longest of fucking Aaron Rodgers' career. I was kind of pissed. And at the end of the first half, when it was 4th and goal, right? I mean, I know we had used, the fucking tush push a couple of times. We went for it a couple of times. It was just that kind of game where you got to go for it. And on 4th and goal, I just wasn't a fan of that play call. I mean, you fake a run up the gut, and then you pitch it outside the Gainwell. So you tried to trick them. Rather than just running up the gut with Jaylen Warren or another tush push or something. I don't know. That really... What was odd to me was at that point, I still felt good because we just finally drove down the field. We could move the ball. But I was like, fuck, dude, when you come up emptying the red zone like that and you're missing points, it's hard to fucking come back. It's just hard to do anything after that. It's like, that's going to come back to bite you. And the fact we only got a field goal off of TJ Watt's interception, I was like, fuck, dude, you got to convert on that. You got to fucking turn that into more points. But, what do you say? The second half, we drive down the field. Tush push, brotherly tush push. Fucking Cameron was up in there pushing instead of Darnell this time. And, Connor Hayward got the tutty. It's a 10-10 game, and it's anyone's game at that point. The game goes back and forth, and every time we got scored on, it was because fucking somebody was getting wide the fuck open, which that scares me for sure, because it's like, hey, we just got back. You know, we just got back Brand Eccles, James Pierre. We still got Duggar, Ramsey. We got all of our guys back, and these breakdowns and coverages are fucking happening, and it's the worst time for that shit to be happening. But it didn't bite us this time, and we pulled this shit off. You know, what can you say? Aaron Rodgers, Jaylen Warren, fucking Kenneth Gainwell. Pain and gain, I guess, is what we're calling that duo, which it's the only duo in the NFL this year to have a backfield with 1,000+ yard from scrimmage guy. I mean, that's crazy. No other backfield has that. So it just, you know, there were some sacks there we could have had last night that really could have changed some things. But we got some pressure. Herbig got some pressure. I thought Highsmith played good. Cam played good. The first half, the Ravens were rolling, but we held them. We just, like I said, man, this defense bends, but it just doesn't break. Derrick Henry didn't do shit the second half of the game. Like, we fucking neutralized him. The offense got some big third down conversions, kept the ball, maintained the ball. And you know, football is so many what ifs. You know, it's just like, you know, what if we score at the end of the half? Like, the way I was looking, it was like we should have been up more. But then again, the Ravens, it's just so many what ifs. But the fact of the matter is, the Steelers, without two of their biggest playmakers on offense, in a must-win, go-have-it game, they got it done. Rodgers at 42 made some incredible throws. I mean, that throw to Adam Thielen was fucking money. Aaron Rodgers still has some juice left. I think he really does. The offensive line last night played really well. The Ravens, then again, don't really have much of a pass rush. I think we allowed a sack or two, if that. So, I don't know. But with everything that happened yesterday, it was a glorious Sunday. And now we are going to be hosting the Houston Texans on Monday Night Football for a wild card showdown live from Pittsburgh. And I will be there. I will be there. I am going to that game. And I'm going to go there to witness our first playoff win in fucking like 10 fucking years, dude. 10 fucking years. I'm going to be there. I'll do something crazy. I'm going to do something crazy for it for you guys. And, man. I mean, there's just so many cool plays last night, man. Rodgers slinging that thing. Jaylen Warren, just hard to tap. Dude, Jaylen Warren, that motherfucker is tough to bring down. I mean, he's a fucking bowling ball. Gainwell is just, he makes you miss. Man. I'm still just processing everything that happened. It's like, holy shit, we pulled that off. And I was oddly confident. I can't, it's weird because people are like, how do you know? And it's like, I just know. We were underdogs at home. Mike Tomlin's like 8-1 as an underdog against the Ravens or something crazy like that. It was a primetime game. I know we haven't been good on primetime, but sometimes you just have a weird feeling. Like, I just knew we were going to win that game. I don't know why, but I just knew. Even though it didn't make much sense, but football sometimes is just a weird game and shit happens. So, stopped Derrick Henry the second half. Lamar cooked us. I mean, I don't really think... Obviously, the box score shows otherwise, but, I mean, those throws were wide open. I mean, some of those guys I could have fucking hit. So, whatever. I will say, though, Lamar made some crazy fucking escapes where we should have had a sack on him, like... How the fuck Highsmith and Herb... I know it was Highsmith and someone else. I think it was Highsmith and Benton. They had a sack where Lamar was literally for the taking, and they fucking missed it. And I was like, how the fuck did we miss that? I mean, Jesus, what the fuck, dude? Like, there were some plays last night and drives where if we just finish, we beat the shit out of them. But that's not how it goes. Football is a game of ebbs and flows. So, but I will say, I'll do a season recap whenever this party ends. But I gotta say, this team's gone farther than I thought it would. Before the season, no way, man. But Mike Tomlin, credit to him, that motherfucker finds a way. As someone that's a critic of Mike Tomlin, I'll fucking say yesterday we found a way to get that shit done. And with a bunch of receivers that nobody wanted. So, credit to him, Arthur Smith, Terrell Lawson, and how the fuck that defense just got exposed. I don't know, but there's some shit to work on. But the fact of the matter is, that was our first AFC North division title in 5 years. Feels good. Man, it feels good. And we're going to be hosting the playoff game in Pittsburgh for the first time since 2020, a.k.a. the COVID year. So, what do you guys think of the game? Holy crap, man. A sigh of relief. But I'm going to head out of here, go hit the gym, get my Monday started right. And you guys have a good day. Blitzburg Coverage Podcast. We are everywhere, man. Facebook, Twitter /X, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. What a game. What a game. Man, you love to see it. But I'm going to preview that game later this week. And just think about it. We're going to be getting DK Metcalf back. All right. TJ Watt played last night. All right. He's going to be another week better. I mean, it's just, all right. We'll see what's up. But I'll preview that game later this week. Hope you enjoyed the podcast episode. Blitzburg Coverage Podcast, man. Heading out. Peace.